Here we go. It's really cold outside, but I'm going to go to Florida for 5 days in a few days. I am definitely not a poet, nor do I pretend to be a poet, nor do I play one on TV. Actually, I don't like poetry, even the really good poetry. Well, beautiful and full of logomachy. There's a word everybody should learn. Logomachy. Everybody should know that word. Here I have a radioactive Fujinon lens. By the way, some of the really radioactive lenses are from Fuji. They were made back in the day. So I'm going to have my hand at poetry. So you can tell me how much I suck, because this is my poem. And I got a huge pile of radioactive lenses. One guy, by the way, like a few months ago, he's some guy in France. One of the lenses that he dropped was a radioactive lens, and it shattered. And the radioactive, that's really bad. That's what you don't want to have happen. So you got all this radioactive dust in your carpet, and if you were to vacuum it, it'd kick it up, and it'd go under your lungs. Oh my God, that's really bad. He told me, I said, did it really shatter into pieces? And he said, yeah. I said, carefully, wear a gas mask, cut out that section of carpet, roll it up gently, stick it in a garbage bag, and bury it. That's going to ruin the part of your carpet, but, you know, don't walk on it, cut it, yeah. Anyway, this is, this is my poem. And I'm not a poet, nor do I pretend to be. So here we go, right? I'm actually engaging a logomachy right now. Someone's going to go, get to it, Uncle Fester. It's like, okay. Okay, so I've never done a poem before, so I'm really going to suck at this, I'm sure. Everybody's going to tell me how much I suck, too. Oh, radioactive lens, you make such beautiful images and such lovely, bubbly bokeh. Why do you hurt me, oh radioactive lens? Second stanza. Oh radioactive lens, but were my eyes to see and my ears to hear your gamma and beta radiation, I would hear you like a loud scream and see you like a bright lighthouse from afar. Oh radioactive lens, your bokeh balls are so huge, so fluffy, so beautiful. Your colors so rich and so deep. But you make my Geiger counter scream like a schoolgirl. You make my Geiger counter scream like the heart of Chernobyl. Almost done. Fourth stanza. Oh, radioactive lens. You give renewed meaning to the saying, suffer for one's art. You make beautiful imagery, but you make ugly, ugly cancer. Oh, radioactive lens, why are you so cruel? Yeah. I composed this poem late last night while on a coffee bender. And I thought, you know, before making this video, I was like, you know, you really shouldn't make a video about a poem that you wrote while on and I don't drink alcohol, by the way, nor do I do drugs. No, I'm sure that's what you're thinking. Yes, this lens is very radioactive. But I thought, you know, you better not make a video of a poem, because A, you don't like poetry, and B, you're not a poet. And I thought, well, you know, this is the product of a twisted mind, heavily imbibing in a Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. And I thought, well, maybe it'd be funny because people get a laugh out of it, and if it brightens up their day due to my temporary insanity, then all the better. And I will probably regret uploading this video once I get feedback from it. But since I am not one who's ever asked anybody to subscribe or click the like button, then I must happily remain indifferent to the reaction that I receive from this video. Let me read the printing on this lens. It says, don't hold it too close to my eyeball. Fuji! Yes, the most radioactive lenses. Not the absolute most. There's some specialty lenses that were even more radioactive. But the most radioactive consumer lenses, you can thank the people at Fuji.